deputies. I've been a deputy for 6 years and I found it a very fulfilling experience. I think being a deputy is actually a very constructive thing to do. The board does a huge amount of good.
Our organisations that we represent individually are quite insular, and I think it's great that the Board of Deputies is almost like the public face to the community to show what we're really doing.
Being on the board is one of my favourite positions that I get to hold as UJS President. Every single day, our students go out onto campus and they fight for their voice on Israel to be heard.
I'm now proposing, therefore, to call the vote.
It's not run by an elite. You don't have to pay to be a member of the board. You get voted in by your synagogues.
135 were for the motion and 61 were against. It is therefore my duty to declare that the motion was passed.
Meetings can be messy, they can be loud, they can be shouty, and of course we argue. You get 2 Jews, you get 3 different opinions, but it's the best thing that we have in this country to represent all of us.
The Board of Deputies is a vitally important organisation for our community. It is the only cross-communal, democratically elected body in the community which represents the political spectrum from left to right, the religious spectrum from left to right, and it's a place which can legitimately say it's got the heartbeat of the Jewish community.
Why is it that conversations about Israel are so difficult? Why is it so hard between us and our neighbours and sometimes within the community to have such fraught conversations about Israel? I'm happy to talk about the geopolitical issues, but I want to finish with this invitation to you individually and as the Board of Deputies to play your role in painting that picture. Thank you very much.
I think the plenaries are great fun. That's what the board's about, people caring. I think it's incredible that we have so many young people on the board. I would encourage everyone to get involved in the Board of Deputies. It's a really fantastic opportunity.
And now I want to move over to Vice President Jonathan Arkush to present the Defence Division report.
Interfaith, there's a couple of things here to report. I would invite deputies to look at the Methodist Church report because that's really quite important. We've moved forward with the Methodists. I hope that continues.
The Board of Deputies is the voice of the Jewish community in Britain, and so to be a deputy is to be part of that. How else can we be that legitimate and democratic voice without our deputies?
There's huge value in being a deputy. You're part of the communal debate.
Positive things have happened. And we ought always to remember, I think, when we talk in these plenaries, just what the consequences of some of the decisions we take and our anger may be.
Be a deputy and come and help us to shape our priorities and our messages because we need you.
We are expressing the will of the Jewish community, and that's very exciting.